so the first thing I do when I'm planning my weekly menu is I write in the dates for the week, which is 9 through 15. I go from a Sunday to a Saturday, and I just write in the days of the week. You can technically start this menu plan on whatever day works for you. I just like to start on Sundays. And I just write in the day, and then I go back and write the date. And that's how I do that part. The next thing I do is I actually look at the current week to see what we ate, what menus that were planned, mainly dinner, what menus that were planned that we did not have. Like we had that, we did eat this, and we still have leftovers. We did not eat the tacos in the freezer. Well, today is Friday anyway, but we did not eat the tacos in the freezer. And then Saturday, so all of this is everything else we basically had. So that's what I do. I review the current week's menu. If we didn't have just the tacos, if we don't eat the tacos tonight, this right here, I will actually move it over to here because I know it's something I already have. I already have the ingredients, have everything we need. So I'll just move it to a dinner night over here. That way I'm spending less money at the grocery store. I'm using what I have on hand and saving money all at the same time. So that's what I would do there. And the other thing that I do is I shop at home first. So I go through and I inventory everything I have on hand. In the pantry, I don't really do like the condiments, ketchup, mustard, syrup, unless I'll look at it, but I don't write it down. I'll look at it to see if I need to purchase another one. So like, as you see down here, I know I need more Dijon. I know I need more jelly. So I'll look at those condiment items to see if I need to purchase more this time, but I don't necessarily write it down. I just write things down that I know I can create a meal with. So like beans, potatoes, onions. Like I know I have these items in the freezer, these items in the refrigerator. And then what I do with these items is I jot down a few meal ideas that I know I can create based on what we already have on hand. And I try to put these items at the beginning of the week because since we already have them, I don't want them to go bad or, now they're trash because we waited to the end of the week to use them. So I try to fill in those items at the beginning of the week. That way I'm not wasting food. I'm still saving on money. And then if I don't necessarily make it to the grocery store or do a grocery pickup at the beginning of the week, we already have things that we can eat at the beginning of the week. And then when I do go to the grocery store Monday or Tuesday or whatever day I have for the week, then we're still, we still have food that we can eat and we're not eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So now as far as breakfast for us is pretty standard. I just usually write down things because we all, for the most part, like different things for breakfast. So I usually just write down just standard breakfast items. If we eat them, we eat them. If we don't, we don't. Bagel with peanut butter. That's one of my sons' go-to. And then on Friday, he likes boiled eggs. And then Thursday, do waffles with an egg. And then for me, and if you don't know, I'm plant-based, so that's why you see like the tofu scramble, the oatmeal. My son will eat oatmeal, but it's mainly for me. But that's why I only have just oatmeal here. I'm plant-based. My husband and my son are not plant-based, so they eat eggs and meat and stuff, and I do not. And that's basically, breakfast is pretty standard. If you even look at the previous weeks, it's basically the same thing. We had a full breakfast this day because there was no school, and I just wanted everybody to have breakfast on that day. So breakfast for us is pretty much the same thing every week. And as far as lunch, mainly this is for my son for school, but I will sometimes write down the things that I plan on eating for lunch since I am at home during lunchtime for the most part. So he eats at school. He eats school lunch twice a week. And so he's eating Monday and Friday, and then the other 3 days he has to take his lunch box. So I will probably get him a Lunchable for Tuesday. And then he can take a sandwich. And then Thursday he can take chicken nuggets. But, and that's basically lunch. Like I said, sometimes I will write down some of the things that I want to eat for lunch just so that I can know what I'm going to have versus trying to figure it out when I'm already hungry. But that's how I do our lunch menu. And then Saturday and Sunday, I pretty much leave it over. If we have leftovers, we're gonna eat leftovers for Sunday lunch. Or if we're here on Sunday during lunch, and then Saturday if we're here during lunch, we're gonna just have leftovers from what we had during the week, and that's lunch. Okay, so now the main meal, of course, is dinner. This is the one that takes me the longest to do is dinner. So just kind of looking at what we have already on hand is kind of how I will come up and create meals. So like for dinner, I know we would have some green beans, sweet potatoes. I know we'll have like the lentil meatloaf. That's for me. And I will probably do the veggies, the soup. Okay, so Sunday I know we're gonna have like a family dinner on Sunday, so we're gonna have steak, green beans, sweet potatoes, and I'll probably do a rice with gravy. And then I know I'll have lentil meatloaf. And then usually if I cook one day, the next day is gonna be leftovers. Because I like to cook, I enjoy cooking, but I'm not gonna cook every single day. So it'll be like a leftover pantry freezer day. So what that means is if we have leftovers, if it's enough for everybody, we'll all have leftovers. If not, then we will create, you can either eat out of the pantry, you can eat out of the freezer. So one of these options. So that's how I do that. Tuesday, and then I actually have tennis class. So Tuesday is going to be soup with grilled cheese sandwich. And then I will probably have a salad and come up with something else for me. And Wednesday is going to be sandwich and chips. And I'm also gonna put nuggets and fries. It'll be one or the other, because that's something that we have on hand. And Thursday is probably gonna be eat out. And then Friday, and I know we have an event in New Orleans. So a lot of times I don't write anything basically for Saturday. And if we do have anything for Saturday, it's probably going to be leftovers from the rest of the week, because sometimes we have things that we do and we're not here most of the day, so we end up eating out anyway. And sometimes I write it down and sometimes I don't. So like on this Friday right here, I am going to put the tacos. Yeah. So, and this is basically how I do dinner. Then the last thing that I do is over here you see notes. So this is where I will put events that we might have. Like Tuesday I have tennis class. Monday I have tennis class. Any other events that we may have on, because these events will affect how we do dinner. Then I also write down the items that I know I need from the store. So I just look across to see what I need to get. So I know I need steaks. I know I already have all-purpose flour oatmeal. I know I need more oatmeal. Actually, I think I already wrote that down. It's bread. We have bread. Waffles, tofu scramble, Lunchables. So I know I need Lunchables. Soup, grilled cheese, salad. So I already know I have salad left from this week, and I don't think I'll be finished by Tuesday. If I am, I'll just come up with something else to eat. Meal, sandwich, chips. We have plenty of fruit. We have plenty of apples, bananas, frozen fruit, which he likes anyway. So I need lunch meat. And this is probably going to be sausage a sausage sandwich because I know that's something that we already have. And my husband and my son both like sausage. Waffles and eggs, eat out, boiled eggs, pizza, tacos. I have everything but a taco. So this is basically what I need to pick up from the store. And I already have some things that I know we need to get. I already a list started, and like this is mainly like condiments and stuff I like to keep on hand. See, I already have oatmeal on there and Lunchables, and then chips and lunch meat. I might get a small thing of lunch meat. I don't know. And as far as veggies, I might see if they have some fresh green beans because I would prefer some fresh veggies versus canned. But if not, we will be eating out of the can. And that is basically it. That is how and this is the last thing I do is do the grocery shopping list, and I put it in my phone, and that way I can create a checklist on my phone, and as I'm in the store I can check everything off that I have. And that's basically, this is how I do my meal plan. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye.